I'm thinking, I'm gonna watch some Simpsons. 'Cause I looked it up before. But there's no way people actually believe this is real, right? This has to be an inside.
The Simpsons character Disney made you forget. Graggle Simpson
Okay, this is maybe a bit weird, but let's keep going.
was originally one of the 6 members of the Simpson family. He was introduced as Homer's adopted Chinese son. However, this was later changed in response to mail bags full of hate mail.
Alright, let's go back. See, that's poorly edited in. But it is good animated. It's good edited in, yeah. But no.
However, this was later changed in response to mail bags full of hate mail.
Okay. There's no way.
I told everybody I got.
Is this actually a possible graggle sighting? I swear to God. See that? That was bad CGI. That was bad CGI. No, wait, no. That was, animation. Bad editing. Bad editing, actually. That was pretty bad. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be... Okay, you know what? I'm done. I'm just gonna make, a video talking about him not being real. Do you guys seriously remember Graggle Simpson? Genuine question. You guys seriously believe that this guy was actually part of the Simpsons family? Hell no. Oh. My God. You know what? I'm just gonna... Alright, guys. It's time I finally talk about Graggle Simpson from The Simpsons. If you guys actually believe this guy is real, seriously? Like, what? This guy's, like, have you heard of the Mandela effect before? No? The Mandela effect is an effect where a person believes that something is real, but it turns out it was never. Now, why am I talking about the Mandela effect when this video was supposed to be about Graggle Simpson? Well, I think you pretty much got the answer. You don't? What? Dude. Graggle Simpson is a Mandela effect. This is dead ass. So many people believe that Graggle Simpson is real, but he was never. This has got to be the most idiocracy I've ever seen. There's so many videos talking about Graggle Simpson like he's real. Like, buddy, he was not real. I know this is an inside joke, but it's really ticking me off how people keep seeing this guy, Graggle, real. Like, I had to make a video about it real. So today I will be debunking Graggle Simpson and showing and seeing if he was truly real. Now the big one is that he's literally not, he's not real. Let's just get that out of the way. So, first, why do you think they'd adopt a Chinese son? Why on earth? But I know this may seem rude. So, Graggle Simpson is clearly not real. He didn't even originate from The Simpsons. From a post in 4chan, that was his first appearance. Not The Simpsons. Sure, he was correlated with The Simpsons, but he never truly actually was there. But he never was actually there. He actually wasn't there all the day, all the time, never there. Like, really? Like, you expect me to believe that some random guy named Graggle actually is real. Really? Okay. So, hold on. Graggle Simpson is clearly not real. Are we dead ass? Yeah, he's just not real. The creator of the Graggle Simpson short you saw in the video also mentioned 3 other characters. Cindy from Phineas and Ferb, Dr. Brian from Family Guy, and one other guy from DuckTales, I forgot his name, blah blah blah. But anyways, these characters are clearly not real. Celia, oh yeah, I remembered her name. Celia from Phineas and Ferb, Dr. Brian, all those. They're clearly just Mandela effects. Another good example of the Mandela effect is the robber emoji. People genuinely believe the robber emoji was real, and you could actually use it. But here's a little mini debunk about that. So the robber emoji is apparently an emoji. It's not a real emoji. It's not a real emoji. But instead, it is real, just not in the way you would expect it. Because it was actually used for the game BitLife, a game about puberty. Wow, what really enticing game. Yeah, what a really enticing game. Mini rant. So this video is gonna turn into. So that was the Graggle part, Simpson part. Sorry, I got those mixed up. Well, can't talk today. Anyways, Graggle Simpson. That was the only part. I'm gonna do mini debunks about different Mandela effects. So I hope this doesn't tick you off or anything. The Monopoly guy without his monocle. The Monopoly guy never had his monocle, even though some people clearly claimed he had a monocle. Now, in the oldest set of Monopoly, he actually did have a monocle. Now, I don't know if this is real, because it could be edited with Photoshop, or it could be really good trolling. But either way, it still could be in the oldest Monopoly. Next mini rant. Mini debunk. Curious George without his tail. Do I even need to explain this one? Curious George never had his tail. I looked up the oldest version, the oldest book, and he doesn't have a tail. Now it's Looney Tunes. Now next mini debunk before the video ends. Looney Tunes was always spelled Looney Toons. Now I don't have much to talk about this part since I really don't have much information on it. And basically people thought the Looney Tunes was always spelled Toons, even though it was always Looney Tunes, not Looney Tunes. It kind of sounds like a homograph, but this isn't a video about homographs. This is a video about Mandela effect. This isn't your video homographs. This is a video about Graggle Simpson Mandela effects, blah blah blah. It was always that video. This video was always about the Mandela. This video was about the Mandela effect. Now, people always thought that the end was supposed. Now, I don't have much information about Mandela effects because they do pretty much not. Because there's not much information about these. But it is still pretty fun to think about Mandela effect and such. It's pretty interesting. So that was it for this video. I hope you don't mind. It was pretty short. But I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.